Hey friends, good morning. This is Abhishek from TechVirus, and in this video I'll be doing the unboxing and review of new FireCuda hard drive. This hard drive is of 2 TB capacity and it has got 8 GB of flash drive as well. So this is a kind of hybrid hard drive. Let me quickly unbox this and show you how does it look from inside. Now you can see that the hard drive looks good in the first look. It has very sturdy build, and on the back also you can see that the hard drive looks clean and designed perfectly. And if I show you the edges of this particular hard drive, everything is made up of metal. So this is really strong and durable hard drive. And the ports, you can see that we have 3 ports. One is power port, one is the SATA port, and one is the jumper port. Now let me tell you something about FireCuda hard drive. This hard drive is one of the best hard drive in the Seagate segment, and this is why this hard drive has 5 years of warranty. This is the direct competitor with the Western Digital Black Edition hard drive. So in this video you can see that I have my Western Digital Black hard drive already installed, and now I'm going to install the Seagate FireCuda hard drive. So before you install, you need to make sure that you have the clips for these hard drives so that it fits in the cabinet slot. If you don't have the clips, then you need to screw it on the cabinet. Depends upon the type of cabinet you have. So my cabinet, like, I have to clip it on and then put it in the cabinet. Now you need to make sure that there is no wires inside. Then I can see that this wire is getting stuck, so I just keep it out. And before fitting this hard drive, make sure that you have enough SATA port as well as the power port available on your computer. So I have both the ports available. I'll plug in my SATA port as well as the power cable inside this hard drive. Now everything looks good, and it's time to boot up the PC and check how the hard drive works. Now as soon as you open your PC, you will see there will be no hard drive in my computer. So what you have to do, you have to go to Manage, Disk Management, and then you will see there is a hard drive but it's not activated. There will be a pop-up. Just select the pop-up and leave everything as default and click OK. Now it will say online. So this drive is online, means it's activated. Now you just have to right click and click on new sample volume and leave everything as it is and click on next. If you want to do partition, you can change those things, but if you don't want to do, just leave everything as it is. And here select the drive name, what drive you want to make it, and then what volume label you want to. You can change it later also. Just finish it. Once you click on finish, the hard drive will be formatted and you will see a new hard drive popping up in your My Computer or this PC location. So here you can see that the last drive, drive T, which I just created, is available and it has 1.81 TB. That means approximately 2 TB of hard drive I have in this PC. So that's how you add a new hard drive to your PC. Now it's time to test your hard drive, like if you are able to copy any of the file from your existing hard drive to the new hard drive or not. So let me try this 8.7 GB file. This is actually one game, Need for Speed Rivals. I'll try to copy this and then I'll go to TechVirus, that is the new drive, and I'll paste it. And here you can see that the process of copying is going on, and here you can see that it says that time remaining is approximately 1 minute 15 seconds, and the speed at what it's getting transferred is approximately 150 MB per second. This is not bad. This is actually now you can see that it's fluctuating. It has gone down to 65 Mbps, and I'll tell you that these are the small chunk of files, so it will keep on fluctuating. Some files will copy it faster, some files will copy it slower. I have skipped the video now and you can see that this is only 10 seconds, 5 seconds remaining, and we have copied the file, that is 8.5 TB of file. Alright, now we'll start the actual test of this hard drive, that how much time does it take to copy from one hard drive to another. I'm using the normal hard drive. I'm not using SSD. I'm using normal hard drive. The file is on the normal hard drive, that's Western Digital Black Edition hard drive, and I'll copy it from this hard drive, and then I'll go to this T drive, which is my new FireCuda hard drive, and I'll click on paste. Here you can see the speed is going on at 166 megabyte per second, and you can see the clock is ticking. It says 12 second, 13 second, and here it says remaining 5 seconds. On the right hand side you can see that it took approximately 20 seconds of time to copy 2.9 GB of data. Alright, so we will be now comparing how it will perform the read test. Now this file, the same file what we have copied, we'll copy again and we'll paste it in the Western Digital Black Edition hard drive, so it will test how is the read and how is the write for the Western Digital drive. So we are reading from our new FireCuda hard drive, and you can see the speed is quite good. It's approximately 200, started with 210 MB per second, and it is going to now 140 135 megabyte per second. And here you can see that it took only 16 seconds. It took 16 seconds while reading, and while writing it took 19 seconds. Alright, so that was one of the performance. Now what I'll do, I have the file in my C drive. C drive is my Samsung SSD, solid state drive. Now I'll copy this particular file from my SSD and then I'll paste it in my TechVirus. That's the FireCuda hard drive. So I've pasted it. Now you can see the speed started with 300 megabyte per second and it's going down. Now it's going at 212 MB per second, and you can see the seconds: 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. So approximately it took 11 seconds to copy the data. So if you compare normal hard drive to hard drive, it took 19 seconds. It took approximately 17 seconds to copy from my FireCuda to the normal hard drive, but from SSD to FireCuda it took only 11 seconds. That means this is working really fast. And yes, the combination of SSD and FireCuda, everything is working perfectly fine. At this point of time you can see that I'm reading it from the FireCuda and I'm pasting it to my C drive. That means the read speed will be optimum. So you can see that read speed was approximately 200 megabyte per second. That was an average, and in 17 seconds we have copied the file. So we don't have much difference while copying from FireCuda to normal hard drive or the SSD. It remains same. Alright, now the next test what we will do is the small chunks of file. You can see that we have 572 files in this 1.79 GB of folder. Now I'm copying from normal hard drive to my FireCuda hard drive. I have pasted it, and you can see the copy is getting fluctuated a lot. It's going to 60, then 90, then 100, and you can see the time is getting increased. It's 10 second, 11 second, 12 second, keeps on increasing, and you can see it keeps on fluctuating. Now you can see that it took approximately 20 seconds to complete 1.7 GB of data. So that means that's not bad. Actually, these are the random files, and random read files are actually normally it takes lots of time, and here also it took lots of time, but comparatively to other hard drives this is taking less time. So here you can see that the read speed of the random files, like the small chunks of file from FireCuda to my normal hard drive, is again fluctuating in the similar way. Now let's see how is the write performance of Western Digital and read performance of the new FireCuda hard drive. So you can see it is taking more than 27 second, 28 second, going to 29 second, 30, even 31. Now it has reached to 34 seconds of time. No, this has crossed even 37. It's 38 seconds. So at this point of time we can clearly say that when we are writing to FireCuda it's taking less time, and when we are writing to Western Digital it's taking more time. So overall performance of this FireCuda is really impressive, and I can say you that the Seagate has come back with lots of new strategy, and they have been focusing from last 1 year to make something good. So I can surely say that this particular hard drive FireCuda is for the gamers and for the people who wants the optimum performance from a hard drive. Alright friends, so this was my review for new FireCuda hard drive from Seagate. I hope you liked it. If you liked, do subscribe my channel. Have a nice day. Bye bye.